You know what? Not bad. Hi, everyone. And hello, the view with Drew right on cue. How's it going, buddy? All right. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise Up Grant, everybody. Um, and we have a review of a movie that I saw back in January, but is now finally this Friday opening and limited release. And that movie is Theater Camp. Theater Camp is his movies and TV so we do here is directed and co-written by Molly Gordon and Nick Lieberman. This is their featured debut. Molly Gordon, of course, a terrific actress, best known for her work as AAA in Booksmart. She also leads the cast along with fellow co-writers Ben Platt and Noah Galvin, who are also wrote the film. It's based on their 2020 short film of the same name. What is Theater Camp about? Well, it's a mockumentary. It's a mockumentary centering on a theater camp where the various instructors, among them Molly Gordon and Ben Platt, um, have been, molding the talents of young children to become big time theater actors. The head of their little troupe, played by Amy Sedaris, after suffering a seizure and falling into a coma, is left somewhat incapacitated, and her crypto dude bro son, played by Jimmy Tatro, comes down, and he is very much a fish out of water among these very, 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 very enthusiastic theater types, and he's meant to run the place. But the theater camp's fallen on hard times, and it's looking like he might be considering selling it to a businesswoman played by Patty Harrison. Um, but maybe they can save the day if they mount a musical, and that musical is a tribute to their fallen leader, played by Amy Sedaris. Can this group of oddballs come together to honor their theater camp director and make this the best summer ever? There's going to be a lot of little kids playing very grown-up roles, led by teachers who are completely oblivious to the fact that these kids are not probably the right age range for these parts. There's going to be a lot of looks into the camera. There's going to be a lot of mockumentary stuff. Let the shenanigans begin. So, Theater Camp is a movie I saw at Sundance. I was there virtually at the virtual premiere of it before anybody knew what it was, before it was picked up by Searchlight to be given a theatrical release in the US. And here's the thing. I look forward to seeing this movie again with an audience. I loved Theater Camp. I thought it was hysterical from beginning to end. I think this movie is very, very funny, very, very warm-hearted. It reminds me of, it's sort of a perfect marriage of like Pitch Perfect and if you guys haven't seen this, definitely check it out. I believe it's on Max. Drop Dead Gorgeous. In that it has a very warped sense of humor that it would be, if the balance was even slightly off, would probably not work. But because Molly Gordon and Nick Lieberman have, and their co-writers have experience growing up in theater camps themselves and in the theater world, they get exactly how to play the dynamic between the adults and the kids in this camp, and how kind of borderline inappropriate it is. There's one scene, and it's in the trailer. That is one of the very funny parts where one of the kids, I believe, sings "I Dreamed a Dream," and Ben Platt turns to Molly Gordon's character. They're like the two head teachers of the theater camp, and former students themselves, and says like Ben Platt's like, she's very good. I totally believe her as a French prostitute. And he says like, hey, and he's like, oh sorry, sex worker. She goes, better. That's great. Jimmy Tatro is really funny as sort of the audience's way in, the sort of dude bro with a big heart, like big hearted crypto dude bro, a son of Amy Sedaris, who's kind of our way into this world of oddballs. The movie is also, despite some of the jokes and some of the things I've mentioned, the movie's PG-13. It is a pretty mild comedy. There's not older kids and adults who are cool with their older kids seeing some off-color humor, will be fine with this. It's completely warm-hearted. There's not a lot of bad words in it. Not a lot of gross out. There's no gross out humor in it. It's pretty mild, kind of in that Pitch Perfect way. And it's a lot of fun. It's funny. And then once we get to the last 20 minutes, which is just this musical tribute to their theater camp director, it's not only a great, really funny and really, like, the original songs are really good, it's also kind of touching and kind of makes you feel good walking out of it. Yeah, I loved theater camp. I thought this movie was wonderful. It was delightful from beginning to end. And guys, if there's maybe one problem I have with theater camp is that even at 90 minutes, sometimes the fact that it's a short film stretched to feature length does kind of show the seams a little bit. There's some things that go on maybe a beat or two too long. Otherwise, I love theater camp, and I'm gonna give it. Yeah, you see it, bang, 5 out of 5 stars for theater camp. I love this movie. I thought this was fantastic. Go see theater camp. It's in theaters this Friday. Really wonderful film. It's in select theaters, I believe, in LA and New York. It'll be expanding throughout the summer. Please go find it. Go seek it out. It's really good. All right. 5 out of 5 stars for theater camp. Let's close the book on it. Trailer Trash On. Watch it at Sundance. It was a fun guess. There was a scene during the credits. I believe there's scenes during and after. I'm not sure. It's been since January. I know there are scenes during the credits. That I know for sure. Yeah. And that's it. All right. We will be back this weekend. We will have reviews coming up down the pike. On Friday, we'll have back-to-back reviews later Friday evening for the comedy The Miracle Club, starring Maggie Smith, Kathy Bates, and Laura Linney. We will also have a review Friday for the anime film Psycho Pass, Providence. And then Saturday, thanks to our local art house, about 35 minutes away, we'll have a slightly early review for Most of the World because I guess it's having like a 1-week theatrical run before it drops on Netflix. We'll be checking out They Clone Tyrone. We'll have a review of that. I'll get to see it on the big screen, which is very exciting. We'll have a review of that on Saturday night, and then Tuesday we will have part 1 of our 2-part the midterm report, the best and worst films 2023 so far. Super stream. We're going to start. Part 1 will be the best films, and I will be among very special guests, including Luke Ponto, Movies and Training Studios, and hopefully we will also have joining the roster Becca Sandergaard, Tracy, aka the Nerdy Film Girl, and Zach Milne. So that'll be really exciting. They're all on the horn. They're all probably going to come for at least one of these streams. Some of them will be. Maybe have some other guests for other ones. And then the following Tuesday, we'll also have the worst of 2023 so far, as well as reviews coming down the pike next weekend for a retro review, maybe with my buddy Austin, of Terrifier, who's getting our theatrical re-release this in next week. We'll also have reviews of Barbie and Oppenheimer. I think Barbie's next Thursday, Oppenheimer's next Friday. That's right, I'm not doing the Barbenheimer thing, mainly for scheduling I was going to. It just didn't pan out with the show times at my theater. That's the way it goes. I'm seeing Barbie on Thursday and Oppenheimer on Friday. That's the way it's going to go. So we will have reviews of those. Also down the line, we'll have Haunted Mansion, Talk to Me, The First Slam Dunk, and The Beanie Bubble, among other films. Oh, and Zoe 102. So that's all coming up. That'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm kind of the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love all classes missed. I love you 3,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's a great I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews this and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at RaisinPopcornWithGrant. Twitter, I'm at RaiseGrant. You can find me on Facebook, RaisinPopcornWithGrant. On Instagram and Threads, at RaisinPopcornWithGrant. Serialized, I'm all one word, all lowercase. Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, and if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of Theater Camp? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Do you think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mine extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.